Good afternoon to all you. Thanks for being here. I would like to talk to you about something that is becoming very important for all of us. I will take the example from poultry, from chickens, and I will develop it around biofilms, which happen usually inside water lines, but they also happen in your teeth. It happens during in hospitals. They talk a lot about biofilms. Why biofilms are important? Nowadays, we are finding out that there is a lot of antibiotic resistance. So basically, there are many campaigns, FAO and World Health is worrying about how they can reduce the consumption of antibiotics. Antibiotics are needed, that's a fact, and many people use them, but they use it in a way that they are not preventing, they are not curing anymore, because we are using antibiotics for curing virus, for example. Antibiotics are not for virus. So what is happening inside the water lines? In the water lines, there is a biofilm forming, and this biofilm is forming because of the quality of the water, which is calcium that is contained in the water, and you also have bacteria. When the bacteria adheres to the water lines, this is what biofilm is forming, and this is what biofilm is. That's why it's bio, because it's life. Bacteria are living in biofilm. And then what is happening as a usual therapeutic use of antibiotic, how they say in poultry, is that the performing birds are getting sick for some reason since they start, and they use antibiotics to prevent further illnesses. But really, the use of antibiotics is not curing, because we are not detecting what is affecting the chicken at that moment. So they start a usual therapeutic use of antibiotics that is going through the water, going through the water lines. So it's in the water, going through the lines, and the biofilm is already there with bacteria living in the biofilm. So these bacteria are being exposed to antibiotics in different kinds, in different quantities. So basically, what is really worrying and is really not in control of all of us, and what is really the scientific people are worrying, is that these bacteria are gonna some point are gonna come out of the lines, and there is nothing that is gonna kill this bacteria. So it's not really the reality when people think about chickens and they say, I don't want to eat chicken with an antibiotic. It's not really that is affecting you when you eat the chicken. It's the bacteria population that is around us, around birds, around livestock in general, that is affecting everybody. The bacteria that is living in the surroundings. There is an example that you can just find out and read more about, and is that when you share so much with someone, you're sharing bacteria. Talking to someone, being together with someone, being around people, you're sharing. They are finding out that there is population changing from one person to another, or from a living organism to another organism. Bacteria is everywhere. So this is what really is happening. It's not what people are saying, that there are hormones in chickens, that because they grow so fast, that has nothing to do. What is really risky, and what is worrying many people now, because we're seeing people dying because bacteria are not dying with the antibiotics that we have now. And there are not antibiotics coming. So trying to conclude and trying to give a message, because we have to find a solution. It's not just that we have to say that antibiotics are the worst thing, or that there is no solution for it. We have to understand the use of antibiotics. So we have to know before going into an antibiotic therapy or taking antibiotics, we have to know why are we taking them. Are the antibiotic that I chose or the doctor chose for me, that is how it should be, because that's another big problem. We cannot just blame the doctors or the vets for the antibiotics that are being used. We are sometimes taking antibiotics because we think they work for that kind of illness, but at that moment we don't really know if the bacteria that is causing the disease at that specific moment is the same that it was before. So basically we have to be very careful. And when we listen to the doctor, we also have to tell them, please do an antibiogram. What does that mean? It means that the bacteria that is in us at that moment, affecting us, causing us a disease, is being killed by the antibiotic that I'm going to use. It can take a little bit longer, but in these cases we have to really be conscious of the way we are using antibiotics. And the thing that I said at the beginning, the topic that I tried to put into the antibiotic reduction conversation was biofilm. And I took this just to make you aware that there are many things happening inside the water lines. This is the example that I took from chickens, because chickens are drinking from a water line and many things are given to chickens. But biofilms are happening in many other places. So that's why we have to understand that the bacteria are living not just in living organisms, but they are living everywhere. And that's what is important about antibiotics. I just wanted to give you a briefly awareness, try to make you a short story, because this can be we can go very deeply into it, and I'm not the right person to talk that deeply into it, but I just want to make it as a reference for you to start being curious and to understand that is a problem that we can solve, that we can help to achieve, because everybody is involved into this change of use of antibiotics. So if you have any questions, please, before I conclude, let me know. If not, my conclusion is that antibiotics have been very useful, very useful. They have cured many diseases, and they have avoided many deaths, but we are going to the point that we are abusing of antibiotics. This doesn't mean that antibiotics are not good, they are, but we have to use them in a correct way. Thank you very much.